Okay, well, I've been watching this thing and they were asking, the MAGA crowd, would you rather have Donald Trump as a dictator for life or Joe Biden as president? Oh, we'd rather have Trump as a dictator. So how would this work out for them if they had Trump as a dictator? I'm going to use my Lenormand. Let's see what we have. So overriding the whole thing, we have, dark conversations. Okay, what's happening in the dark? Above it, we have this shedding light at the center of it. Okay, crossing it, sacrifice. Okay, so there would be these dark sacrifice type things. Foundation, the heavy wheel, crushing wheel of what? Friends. Okay, so in other words, you're screwed. Okay, you're screwed. No problem with sacrificing whoever he needs to. And this thing that you think would be so great would be the heavy millstone around your neck. Okay, crushing. So in the past we have the ending. Okay, what's going on now? The flowery idea about it that they've got with all of this. Above it, at the heart of it, okay, there would be obstacles. Okay, and underneath of it all, this marriage or this, commitment, they would be stuck with it. Okay, the challenge is waking up. Okay, the outcome would be the rules, the laws, the writing on the wall as to what would take place. Above it, we have the jungle, the night. Okay, the foundation, of course, is about Trump, and that's key. The key. Okay, so if we break this down, we have above everything the darker conversations, the things that happen, okay, not coming from light, about sacrifices that would happen. Underneath of it all, the friends, the commitment is key. Commitment to his drama. The foundation, the heavy millstone, okay, the obstructions that would come from 45, okay, from Trump, okay. The light at the heart of it is the jungle, the drama, okay. What's happening now, the flowery thing, the challenges to wake them up. In the past, we have endings. Okay, the outcome would be endings to what? The Constitution. Endings. Okay, and sacrificing whatever he wanted. Okay, and they would find out he is a heavy millstone around their neck. They would be crushed. Okay, so can't make this up. So we're going to do the tarot and see what it has to say as well. But the Lenormand on that was pretty clear. You think you want this, but you have no idea what you're asking for. It would not be what they think it would be. Okay? So the overriding thing, the eruption. Okay? An eruption. My goodness. Let me shuffle these real quick. So what we have, the center of it, it's about living the good life, etc. Okay. What's crossing it are the people. People would have an eruption. Underneath of it, the foundation would be the religiosity, which comes out of the what do you call it? The white supremacist, that MAGA movement, and their ideas that they would be pushing. Okay, from the wealthy, from those of wealth and power, and those of the religiosity, which is the the evil angel church religiosity. It would be the Taliban under the name of Christianity, but there's nothing that Christ was teaching that they have. They have 180 degrees away from it. So in the past, we have this mental thing just spinning, charging forward. What's happening now is the message about the actions. Mr. Mickey, you keep pushing my computer. Above it, we have the victory of underneath of it, the foundation of the history of his power, of the power. Okay? So that's what they're talking about. They're talking about charging forward with a message about a victory of the history of the things that he wants, etc. The challenge is what's being offered up, what they're being fed emotionally, what they're being fed, and this ideology of so-called Christianity, which is not Christian. Okay, the outcome is juggling this stuff. Above it, we have being tied up. Yeah. The foundation is the light being shed on being tied up with what is being offered up. Okay, what's being offered up. So if we break this down by the major arcana, we have the people stuck with this, under the light of this religiosity that they're pushing. Okay. And then we go to, this is going to be by those that are wealthy, that will be fueling this, juggling this stuff. Mentally, we have being tied up. You're not going to have the freedoms that you think you have now. Okay? Emotionally, we have the history, and then the fish tales you're being told, and the what's being shared in this cocktail of craziness. And then they have the victory of the message of his power. Okay? So that's it. It would be what he wants, he gets, and you are under this thing of an eruption. Okay? There would be a major eruption with the people. Now, if we break this down the other way, again, above it, driving it, is the people erupting. If they had him for dictator. And this is the people MAGA. Okay? This new ideology that would come in of his power that he would be pushing to them. Okay? What they would be having, which would be not beneficial in healing, it would be toxic. Okay? We have the history that would be put out there as light of this evangelical, the evil angel drama. We have those of wealth and power would have a victory in tying people up, tying it up. Okay? Not good. What's going on now is this message of action. The outcome is what? The challenges, the fishtails, the lies, what they're being fed, okay, emotionally. In the past, we have them charging forward, and the outcome would be juggling this stuff. So, what they think they would get and what they think they want, they're going to find out that it's really 180 degrees away from what they want. Would not be good. And the MAGA, any time that they would have any kind of disagreement with him, they'd be sacrificed. Dawn, you're not. Just like that kid that was so big MAGA, and he went in there and he had a picture taken with Alina Habba, and they ushered him out of there immediately, okay? And he's going, what are you doing? I've always been supportive. I'm one of your big supporters. And yeah. Okay, so you think you're safe by sitting there kissing his ring, kissing his ass? Think again. You're dispensable. You're only of use. You're only of value when you're of use to him. And when he's gotten power, he has no love loss for anybody that's not wealthy. You're all dispensable, okay? You're all fodder for the fire at that point in time, okay? So I'm going to leave this here. Not a surprise at all that's what would happen to the MAGA that want him as a dictator, okay? They would find out what a dictator is, okay? Just like Hitler wanted to get rid of the Jews, you think that Trump has any love loss for the peons that are supporting him now? Yeah, think again. Think again.